Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our Aleph Tech Talk series. The next topic we have for now is decoding the licensing model, a comprehensive overview for our audience. The floor is yours, Diliana.
Thank you. Licensing. Who doesn't like to talk about licensing early in the morning? We'll try to make it as simple as possible. So the licensing in customer insights, it's based on two metrics. It's based on what we call unified people or profiles and people interacted with, which some people might recognize by its old name, which is the marketing contacts, what and target. So the unified people is how many profiles you can you can have the system creating for you in customer insights data. People interacted with is how many people you talk to through your customer insights journey system. In terms of licensing, so to get the system in the first place, you need a license, and that can be either a customer insights license or an attach license if you have qualifying other qualifying apps. Once with those, you have a number of um, unified people and people interacted with that come bundled with your initial license. And then if you need more, you can buy them in batches. There are different batches that give you unified people, and there are different separate batches that give you people interacted with. And you can buy those separately, they're independent. Another point to make in terms of the licensing model, because that's a change to what we used to know, to the licensing model that it used to be when it was Dynamics 365 marketing. So before we used to get a single environment. With the new Dynamics 365 Customer Insights queue, you get up to 4 environments. So you get more environments to play with. Um, so that's a very fast whistle stop tour of the licensing model for customer insights. The best advice I can give on this is check your licensing guide regularly. Again, we'll put the link to the latest one, but things change all the time. So something I say might not be relevant in 5 days. So check your license guide regularly. And again, there are a lot of sales representatives, really good people in Microsoft that do this day in and day out. They live and breathe the licensing guide, licensing models. They know it inside out. So find those people in your area, add them to your LinkedIn network, befriend them, buy them coffee, buy them sweets, buy them chocolates, because those are the people can really help you with when when the situation is not that straightforward, when you might need licensing can get very confusing very quickly. So it's always a good idea to have some people that can help you with the nitty-gritty of it. um and just trying to put a bit of a positive spin, because licensing can get very no, nobody likes talking about licensing. It's something we have to deal with and talk about, but nobody likes it. The way I like to think about licensing is, a friend of mine told me before, and I remember that quote, is if you think a product is expensive, you haven't fully understood the benefit it brings. So every time when somebody says, "Oh, that's too expensive," what I try to do, and it has really helped me in my pre-sales career, is I don't try to think about it in money terms, but in terms of the benefit it brings. Because once you can prove the benefit, then the money follows, but the money conversation gets much easier once you can justify how it's going to make their life easier, how it's going to change the way they work, how it's going to change the way their whole department works. So I think that's the conversation spin that we should put on licensing, that will make people open up. and not dislike licensing as much as as much as we all do.
All right. Thank you so much, Juliana. I think that's quite an interesting answer to the question on licensing. And our audience will definitely be making use of all the insights you have given.